Okay, perfect. We get started. I muted you for now, but you can actually unmute yourself if you have any questions. I think it's easier with the background noise and all of that stuff when we have it nice and quiet in the background. So our evening is now the topic, learn about the natural flow in your Herbalife business to develop and grow a royalty income. So basically we have 3 different income streams, which is on the one part, your retail income, we can earn wholesale, and we can build a royalty income, and we build a bonus. So the question is, if you want to earn the passive income, then definitely you want to get an idea of all the different income streams, and obviously you want to know exactly how to build your business from the very beginning the right way, that you can earn the royalties. Because if you don't build it the right way, you might make a nice retail income, but you never bring it further. And this is what often happens in the beginning, that a lot of people are just focused on getting customers, selling a product, but not really understanding the whole flow of our business. So congratulations to all of you who joined the call tonight. And by saying joining, I bring already the next question in, which is, why do people join us for the products? So, and this is very important to understand. You must understand what we are dealing with. On the one hand side, we have our products. On the other hand side, we have our business opportunity. Now, why do people join us for the products? And I just was saying, I had a shake party this afternoon. So these people told me they need more energy. Everybody is exhausted. They need weight loss. Then some people wanted to gain more muscle. Others wanted to get more toned. And some of them just wanted to eat healthier. Why do I bring that? And you might think, Bea, I know that. What is very important, and this is where you want to make a mental or physical note, is start to listen more than you talk. Start to ask questions. So the moment we find out more about the person, what the person is looking for, that moment we start actually to be a solution person. We're looking for the situations that people have, and we're looking to prepare a solution for them. And this is also when you go one step further, when you think of why do people join us later on for the business. We don't necessarily open up immediately to a client or somebody who comes to a shake party about the business. But understand, please, there is that need out there. But you find out a need only when you listen carefully what the people are talking about. There's people who are inspired and want to help others. The lady who arranged the shake party today is just a customer. She just started on the 3-day trial. The reason why she invited, and I think we were 12, 15 people, why she invited so many people is because she wanted to make a difference in her community. She was so inspired by the last shake party where I said, and when you invite people to your house, I come to your house. We want to make a difference in the community. People must learn why they have a problem, why they get the diabetes and all of that stuff. So if you're ready to invite a couple of people, we come to your house. And this was actually the drive for this person. And she does not know it now, but I will invite her for our membership advantages presentation because she showed already membership behavior. So what else? Why else do people join us? They want to earn an extra income to afford more products. Some of the people cannot upgrade after the 3-day trial. And the only reason why they don't upgrade is they love the products, they love their results, they are excited about their results, but they have possibly at the moment a little bit an issue with having the finances right. So we can show them a business opportunity that they can afford their products and can invite them to the membership advantages presentation. Some people want to earn an extra income in general. they just would do with a little bit more money. And I mean, those who were at the business building seminar just this Saturday in Cape Town, you heard from Nasli and Nissam, what they were looking for is a 500 Rand extra, because the month was always longer than they had money. So they wanted to supplement their household income with an extra 500 Rand, which would have made a difference for them. So some people want to make a career. There is people out there, plenty of people, young people, they don't get a job where they can make still a career. They just have a job to survive somehow, but they can't make a career. Either they haven't studied or they have studied, but I mean, there's so few workplaces there where they really can make a career. So they end up frustrated with what they have. I give you an example. I was today at the Vodacom shop because I got a new phone, and while we were busy with all of these applications and whatever needed to be done, there was enough time to talk. So I asked that young gentleman if he's happy on his job, and he said, I just can't find anything else. And he was very helpful, very engaged. So we ended up to talk about what I'm doing. And I told him that I travel a lot, that I love traveling. And I could see that he's inspired by traveling. I said, what is your next step in Vodacom? What can you achieve? And he said, there is nothing else what I can achieve. I mean, I'm here and either I leave Vodacom, but I don't know where to go. I don't know where to get a job. So this is the limit. Now, this gentleman is in his early 20s, maybe 21, 22 years old, and this is the limit already. This is the end. These people get frustrated out there in the marketplace. Now, other people want to build a retirement plan. A lot of people are now more and more aware that they haven't enough money for their retirement. And I urge all of you, look at your income and look at your possibilities if you're in a normal job right now. And you know that already. There's the plan 40, 40, 40, meaning the people spend 40 years of their life working 40 hours a day to earn, when they retire, 40% of their money what they had before. And with all the price increases we have, obviously they have a problem in their retirement, and that will build up in the future more and more. Then there are people out there who would like to retire early, but obviously they need also the financial possibilities for it. People who retire but want to do something important. Yeah, I have two gentlemen actually joined, and they are in their 70s, but they are young 70. And they say their wife is younger, and they say to me, I don't want to sit at home and wait for my wife till she comes from work. I want to do something important. I want to be still somewhere, because since I retired, nobody calls me, nobody cares about me. These people we have out in the marketplace. Then people retire and they don't have enough money right now. So this is another opportunity. We give them opportunity. Then people, there's maybe housewives at home who have time, but they don't know what to do. Then they want to work from home because of the children. So there's an opportunity. Some people want to be just part of an important group, of an important company who makes a difference, and this is definitely what we are. And some people have dreams to live in a bigger house, dreams to travel the world, dreams to have a bigger car, dreams to go on vacation, dreams to go on vacation paid by the company. So there are so many people out there. So to find out what somebody is looking for, you can't assume when you see somebody who is retired, for example, that they don't have enough money. So only through questions or how they react, you will find out sooner or later. So when you want to be a good and a great and an awesome coach, start to listen more so that you find out what is the other person looking for. And this happens in our follow-up. This happens with the first assessment, but then also when you see the person on a regular basis. And Hasim is on the call right now, and Shukri, congratulations to what you have done this morning. You met with people just for a walk on the Sea Point Promenade. What happens when people are walking? They chat with each other. So there you learn more about the people. What are they looking for? What are they cross with their boss? What's happening in their lives? And this is where you get more and more the information. So this is very important. Become a collector of information, and then you are the one who presents the solution sooner or later, or you can present them the right stories from the people you have met at the Membership Advantage presentation or at the BBS. So basically, our business flow decides what you want to market. So first of all, pick 3 different methods how to invite people. You see the orange bullet points on top. So this can be the boot camp, this can be a weight loss challenge, this can be a wellness evaluation, this can be a nutrition club, this can be you market the trial pack. A lot of us do that on Facebook, but use really the Facebook ads we recommend, and we are not allowed to market prices. Please be careful when you go on social media. You can promote a fit club, you can promote a shake party, and there's many more other ways. So on top of that, we have our list of circle of influence, meaning the people you know already. You want to invite them to your business launch or shake party. You want to talk to them as well. Please never neglect your friends and family. Even they are not too happy to talk to you, or they are not too happy to go on Herbalife. It's not about that. But they should at least be informed what you're offering. And next Sunday, I make a call about rejection, or when people have actually arguments why they don't want to, and all of that. So we talk next Sunday about objections. So make that already a note in your diary. Next Sunday, 8 o'clock, we have our call about objections. So all what comes in your mind, why you don't want to talk to your friends and family, we will help you there as well. Then obviously referrals. I love to get referrals, but you only get referrals when you are not sales driven. The moment the people feel that you always push a sale, they don't give you easily referrals. But the moment you deliver service, you listen, you help, the Tanita readings, you care, this is where people start to open up and give you referrals. Even in the very first shake party, they give you referrals. Obviously, you want to wear the button, wear the brand, that people can really pick on you and say, you're with Herbalife. 3-day trial, what is that all about? The business cards, have always business cards with you. Carrie Ann and Mo, we went for a run on Friday evening, and I said to Carrie Ann, do you have pamphlets with you? And she zipped back to the car and took some pamphlets, and while we were jogging, we handed out flyers to the people. So this is an opportunity, and it was actually quite interesting because the people we met were active people. So obviously they were quite grateful, and we stopped quickly, we had a quick chat what we are doing, and then off we took again. Then Hot Pockets. Hot Pockets is basically where you make little folders where you can put a couple of flyers or business cards in it, and you can leave it at the at ATM machines or other possibilities. Flyers is a possibility, but be aware when you want to work with flyers, we just discussed it recently, flyers is something where you need to bring out at least for 90 days, every day, 250 flyers. If you're not able to do that because you're limited in time or financially to finance these flyers, then don't do the flyers. You will be disappointed. You need to do it 90 days and another 90 days and another 90 days. So your business will only grow if you commit to 3 methods, which you do for 90 days following each other. So it's very important not just to do something for a day or for a week or for a month. You want to commit to a plan which works with your time management and everything continuously. Social media is one of the opportunities, but also social media you must do on a regular basis. And tomorrow evening at 9 o'clock, we have a webinar like this from the UK. a colleague of ours. She makes a training about social media. So make already a note in your diary that you don't want to miss that training tomorrow evening at 9 o'clock at a webinar again. So then ads online is a possibility. You can, for example, make on Facebook an ad, but please discuss with your sponsor, with your upline, the ad, that it's really according to the Herbalife rules. And you can post there in Facebook an ad, for example, for 50 Rand per ad. So you can basically post there when you have a budget. You can put your budget down and can post for a couple of days or a couple of weeks per month, always your ad. Surveys at shopping centers. A lot of us like the stands, stalls at the shopping center. Also, again, there is a call already recorded how to do a stand, what to have on the stand. We are not allowed to sell products on the stand. Please be aware there. So please go into our Level 10 Club webpage and listen to the call about wellness stands if this is interesting for you. Or you can use surveys directly. Clipboard surveys on, you go to a soccer game, you go to a rugby game, people standing around, especially there where there are kids playing, the parents standing around, a nice opportunity to make surveys. Yeah. If you want to do surveys in a shopping center, you must ask that they allow. So you can't just run around there, or you take the risk that they come up to you and say, not allowed. So just either way, both works, but be aware of it. And then basically walk and talk wherever you are. When you wear your button, it's easy basically that people come up to you. And then there's the different boards where we can also bring up our advertising. So the whole idea is that it leads you to 3 to 10 name and telephone numbers per day to have at least 1 to 3 wellness evaluations per day, because you want to build up your numbers basically. So what I explain you now is the flow chart of a 3-day trial. We all work with the 3-day trial. Please be very clear. We don't sell just here a shake and there a tea. We don't throw around with the prices like a salesperson. If not, you're just a salesperson. And you will not really make a royalty income because you don't understand the flow at all. You better get clear about the flow. So our marketing tool is the 3-day trial. And from there, it leads to the wellness profile. The 3-day trial we use because when somebody starts on a 3-day trial, it's easy to finance. It's 99 Rand, and they get so much value out of it. We make the assessment before, we make the assessment after, something what the people never have experienced before. We care every single day. We stay in touch with the people. People are amazed about our service. And this is why you start to get referrals. So it makes it so much easier. From the 3-day trial, it leads then to the wellness profile. And from there, it leads to the 3-day trial pack, obviously. And from there, it leads to having a good follow-up where we, on the day 1, we stay in contact about the taste and the energy, so that they get really a great tasting shake together, and that they love the tea, and that they're excited about how they feel. Day 2 the same, day 3 the same, and from there it leads to the follow-up appointment, where they upgrade then. And by the way, for those who are in Cape Town area, tomorrow evening at the club, 7:15, for approximately 45 minutes, we make a training about the upgrade process. When a person has finished his 3-day trial, how do you upgrade to the full program? And then obviously we congratulate the person who is upgrading with a post on Facebook, and tag the person now when they allow it. We only do that Facebook thing when the people allow it, but then we tag automatically that person. So this brings us then also referrals, first of all from the center of influence from that person who has just finished with the 3-day trial, but obviously also our friends and family are following us all the time. So the more often they see, oops, there's another one who lost weight. Oops, there's another one. So sooner or later they think, oh my goodness, I think I must try that. And from there, basically, when you get referrals, then sooner or later you invite this person then to become a member and come with us to the membership advantages presentation. So basically, you want to create that monthly flow where you put a lot of activity in to get your 15 wellness evaluations done. From the 15 wellness evaluation, it leads to the 10 trial packs. From the 10 trial packs to the 5 to 7 customers. And from 5 to 7 customers, you will find one new member. How do we see who is a new member? It's the person who brings us referrals. So what we always tell our clients, if you bring us 2 people who want to get started on the 3-day trial, if you want to host a shake party, then I can take you with me to the membership advantages presentation, where you learn how you can have your products for 25 to 50% less. So the person you take with you to the membership advantages presentation must be not already interested in a business because they don't know about the business. Rather take them with for the membership advantage where they can get their products for 25 to 50% lesser price. And I even recommend you to use exactly this formulation of the words, as I said it just now, instead of saying discount and cheaper. This is all devalue to our products. So rather be strong there and say, this is where you can get the products for 25 to 50% lesser price. Okay? So from there, our goal is 500 by 3 plus 2. So our formula is always 15, 10, 5, 1, 15 wellness evaluation, 10 trial packs, 5 to 7 customers, and out of that, 1 new member. This is our monthly goal. And this should then develop to 500 personal purchased volume, 3 consecutive months, plus you get 2 new members out of your customer base who you develop now that they achieve their first 500 ppv. And that happens within a 3-month period within the 90 days. So in your first month, the first 500 ppv, let me take now Shukri as an example. He just was at the BBS. He just signed up last week and he just got his own Tanita. Woohoo! Congratulations, Shukri. So we work now with Shukri like crazy, Hasim mainly, to get the 15 evaluations done this month. So Hasim does it for himself, but now he helps also his team member to get the 500 ppv done. So month 1, Shukri, we focus on 500 ppv. Month 2, so to get your first 5 to 7 customers. Month 2, you learn more and more about the follow-up. And month 3, latest, out of your customers you develop in month 1 and 2, you find now 2 new coaches with whom you have made already a shake party, or now you make a shake party, you got referrals already with them, from them, and you took them to the membership advantages presentation. And obviously, we develop now their personal 500 ppv. I hope this is all right so far. If you have any questions, just make a note, write it down, and we can go back to your questions after the call, or we can sit separately to go through that, because this is really crucial to understand that. When you really understand it and do it month by month by month, you will see miracles happen. If you don't take the time to understand this process, you will always struggle to get a complete flow. Very important on a side note, if you start this month with your first 500 ppv and you're a member, not supervisor yet, then it counts for the qualification for a free Tanita scale from Herbalife. Meaning April, May, June, if you achieve each month 500 ppv, you get a free Tanita scale from Herbalife. It's the last month you can get started with that qualification because it ends in June. So let's do it. So obviously we need to track what we are doing. So we have this tracking sheet on our level 10 page. So each evaluation you're doing, you want to fill in there the name, the contact number. You can fill in the contact number. It helps basically yourself, because when you go to your main job, if you don't do Herbalife right now full time, then it helps you when you write in the contact number, because this sheet can be always with you for your follow-up, for your customer experience. So basically, when you do a wellness evaluation, from the 15 wellness evaluations, there is at least 10 trial packs which go out. So, and from there, you start the follow-up, the customer experience on the trial pack. And this is what you basically have with day 0. Day 0 is basically when they take their trial pack, and then you can mark now which are the days when they get started for the follow-up. So if day 0 is like we had it now with the shake party is Sunday, then I write in there Sunday and I mark Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday is my follow-up. If day 0 is now tomorrow on Monday, then I mark Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. And so you can follow up even when you don't have all the files with you, but even with that tracking sheet, you can do your follow-up. Obviously, you want to fill in then later on the upgrades with the customers and the member. And obviously also if you have achieved your own 500 by 3 in 3 months in a row. So you write in your month 1, month 2, month 3, and obviously also if downline coaches have, if you have downline coaches already, their volume, so that you can track your complete business month by month. So that tracking sheet you have always per month. And what you should do is share this tracking sheet with your upline. So send that tracking sheet to me. The moment you send it to me, just take a pic and send it to me. Then I know you want to have my support. If you don't send it to your upline sponsor, to me, I know you're just playing. You just play a hobby, but you're not serious about that you really want to have support. You're not driven to reach your goals. And it has nothing to do with control. It's basically that I see where you need more training and I can help you actually to achieve your very, very best. Because at the end of the day, we get better on a daily basis. Nobody's perfect. I'm not perfect. Maybe you found out that already. And I don't care, because the only thing what I expect from myself that I get every day a little bit better than yesterday. And when you want to achieve the same, then you have to track yourself. So I want to take you now to the end a little bit on a journey. And the journey is what if. What if you have a customer, Jonathan, who becomes a member? And Jonathan get the activities in place and customer process right and achieves 15 evaluation, and through that he achieves 500 personal purchase volume every month. And here's what can happen. The first 90 days of his 500 by 3 plus 2, he has in his first month 500 personal purchase volume. In his second month, he repeats because he's looking well after his customers he got in the first month, and because of that he achieves again 500 ppv. In his third month, 2 new coaches come now latest on board from his clientele, and they both get their 500 ppv done. What happens through that? So that within 3 months after starting this plan, 3 members, you have 3 members in your team, and you are a qualified producer with 2 senior consultants already. So meaning 500 personal purchase volume, 3 consecutive months, develop 2 new members to 500 ppv, you have achieved a total of 2,500 minimum in 3 months with 1,000 downline volume. Your active income is 2,632. Active income means the income from your retail profit from your 500 personal purchase volume. Passive income, this is now wholesale from your members who have got started on 35%. The total cash flow you have now is 3,332. Now the second phase of 90 days. So we were talking now about the first 3 months in your business being focused on 15 evaluations, 10 trial packs, 5 clients, 1 new member. Just focus, 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 focus. Your 4th month in the business, you repeat exactly the same what you had in month 3. So each one of you and your 2 members, doing exactly the same, the 500 personal purchase volume. Month 5, exactly the same. And month 6 now, each one of you, because you do the 500 ppv by 3 plus 2, each one of you gets now 2 new members on board. What happens now? In your month 4, you become supervisor. Because this is the level where you achieve 4,000 volume points accumulated. And this is where I want that you listen very carefully. We have in June the Leadership Development Weekend coming up. You want to give anything in your power to make it happen, to be at that Leadership Development Weekend. And this is the way to go, how you can grow there. So in your month 4, you have your 500 ppv and your members the same. In month 5, I said that already. In your month 6, the momentum kicks in. Each one of you gets 2 new members, which you develop to their 500 ppv. And now all of a sudden, you have an extra personal volume from 4,500 volume points. You look now at a team of 9 members in your team. You're a supervisor on 50%, congratulations, and you have 2 qualified producers in your team and 6 senior consultants in your team. How exciting is that? You are in the members development program. You start to develop people to achieve their personal goals. So what is your income then? Your active income from the retail profit is 3,101. Your passive income, 4,452. Your total cash flow is 7,553. So how amazing is that? Your income grew now to a new level. Now we go into the phase 3, your third 90 days. So basically, when you see yourself now just got started in April, May, June is your first 90 days. July, August, September is your second 90 days. October, November, December is your third 90 days. By December, you can be active full team. How does that happen? In month 7, you repeat or you just stay connected. Everybody in your team who you had in month 6 is focused on doing their 500 ppv again. In month 8, exactly the same. And in month 9 latest, each one of you develops another 2 cultures. You develop those to 500 personal purchase volume. So after month 9, you're looking at a team of 27 members in your team. You're active full team. You have 2 supervisors in your downline, 6 qualified producers, and 18 senior consultants. What you might not know right now, that you qualify for the vacations, you accumulate a certain amount of volume points, but also you reach a level of active full team. These are the guys who go for the free vacations with Herbalife. So within 9 months, starting from today, you can achieve to go for free vacations next year with us. You choose then, either you go to Mauritius, to Greece, or to the Dominican Republic. And at the end of this presentation, I give you one more key why this happens to some people and to others not. But let's go through the presentation first. So your active income from retail to your customers remains the same, 3,101. Passive income grew to 8,042. So the power to grow your income is developing more coaches to help also 5 to 7 customers. A total cash flow you look at now from 11,143. And I even don't want to ask now on this call who could do with that extra income. I know this is a good income in South Africa, or even a very good part-time income. In months 10 and 11, you just remain the group and everybody in your group is doing the 500 ppv. And then in the month 12, there's actually where the rubber hits the ground, as you like to say, where each member gets 2 new members on board. That means basically we look now after 12 months from starting the plan and following to the T, 15 evaluations, 10 trial packs, 5 to 7 customers, 1 new member every single month leads you to, after 12 months, 81 people in your team. You are global expansion team with 40,000 points. Global expansion team, you can see the income on the right-hand side. So you have 8 supervisors in your team, 18 qualified producers, 54 senior consultants. Your active income stays the same because you have the 5 to 7 customers. So assuming you don't want to have more customers, your active income stays, your retail income stays always the same. Your passive income is growing. And this is basically also your retirement plan. And this is basically also your early retirement. Or this is, I travel around the world for a year. I don't know what you're aiming for, but passive income is something which pays continuously every single month. Doesn't matter how active you are. But be careful, we are still in the building phase now. So you have a total cash flow of 39,143 Rand. After 15 months, following this plan, you have 243 people in your team, your millionaire team. You have 26 supervisors in your downline. You have 54 qualified producers. You have 162 senior consultants. And after 18 months, the income first, this is the time where your income goes into the 100,000. And we're talking monthly income. And you see, your active income, your retail income is still the same. But the passive income is now 116,900. Your total cash flow is 119,101. And again, I don't want to ask if you could do with that extra money. I'm certainly sure that each one of you would be happy to have that extra income. And you know what is the crazy part? It's possible. Anything is possible. When you just focused on 500 by 3 plus 2, and you keep and grow 5 to 7 customers and teach 2 people to do exactly the same. Every 90 days, you take 2 new people on board and you teach them exactly the same. Or within 90 days, you find 2 new people. So 18 months after you have starting this plan, you have 729 people in your team, your president team. You have 80 supervisors. You have 162 qualified producers. You have 486 senior consultants. You clock on a passive income of 262,000. So now, ladies, you know how these incomes come together, which you hear at the trainings, which sound so unbelievable. They are not unbelievable. They are just maths. And they are basically, and I will share with you more when we do on Saturday our live training at the center. So don't miss that big day. But what basically happens is it's just having a continuity, having a clear goal, having a clear plan. And that all happens when everyone is just focused on 500 by 3 plus 2. Get, keep, and grow 5 to 7 customers. Teach 2 people to do the same every 90 days. This is the whole magic. And because it's so simple, this is why it starts to happen. Only 3 skills you master. You learn, then you will master it, and then you start to teach it. The first is learn about the personal use of the products to get a product result like your life depends on it. You want to have an awesome result, and you learn how to get 7 customers, 5 to 7 customers into the customer experience. The second skill you want to learn and master, and then later on teach, to develop 2 new 500 PPV coaches every quarter from your customer base, and you learn the mentoring process. And the third skill you want to learn, master, and teach is how you teach your team 500 by 3 plus 2, the tracking sheet, all these little bits which just are part of the success. So where's the support for your growing team? Because it sounds so overwhelming and oh my goodness, what am I doing when I have there 5 people all of a sudden in my team? What am I doing when I have 20? What am I doing when I have 80 people in my team? Oh my goodness, I don't know what I do then. So it might be scary for you. And this is why the support structure, which we have built already, is so important. So there's weekly basic training. If you take the basic training on a Sunday evening, what we do right now, if you take the basic training, what we do at our level 10 club, if you take at basic training, what we do at the membership advantages presentation on a Tuesday evening, choose one of these or use them all, completely up to you. But obviously, the more you connect to that infrastructure of support, the easier it is to connect your new members in the future as well. Then we have the Coaches Academy. I was talking about it right now on Tuesday evening, 6 o'clock in Cape Town, but also on a Sunday evening for those who are not in Cape Town. You just get connected. Tell, show, try, do on a daily basis. That means basically the support from your sponsor, from your upline, who tells you what to do, who shows you what to do. You do it together on a regular basis. This helps you also to learn, and it's part of our support structure. So you're not alone that you must run around on your own. Then our BBS, our business building seminar on a monthly basis. It's absolutely key. You must be there. I mean, those who were now this Saturday at the meetings at the BBS, I think I don't need to tell you, go to the next one. The next one for Cape Town, by the way, is on the 7th of May. For other regions, we find out, we tell you, no problem. But you need to go there. You need to get the inspiration. There's recognition from people who have achieved levels which you want to achieve next. So you must hear these interviews. What are they doing? So that you get ideas what you can do for yourself. Then we have the Leadership Development Weekend coming up. This is part of the infrastructure. This is part of your Herbalife University. This is part of your support structure for your future team you want to develop. This is why you want to be there. The next Leadership Development Weekend will be only in February next year. My goodness, do you want to wait till next year? No, please, get started now. Let's get it done for June, your supervisor, and go to the Leadership Development Weekend. And those who are already committed that they go there, book your ticket already. You get an early bird gift, only latest when you book your ticket now this coming Monday, but be clear with your commitment that you qualify then as well. We have one Leadership Development Weekend in Johannesburg, and we have one in Cape Town. You can go to both. The one in Johannesburg, we have a very successful, one of our doctors actually coming. We have local leaders who are absolutely amazing, South African top leaders who have achieved top levels just recently. You want to hear from them. For Cape Town, we get a motivational speaker. I can't wait to give you there the details. And then we get Brett and Kelly Edman there, who just made the 20K, which is actually double what a normal president team achieves. So if you want to learn from the creme de la creme, then better be there in June. Then we have the yearly extravaganza, where we all go. We have one international in September in Prague. If you don't have the funds for that one, and you don't have a leadership thinking, I don't want that you go to Prague. Then we all go in November to the yearly extravaganza, which is in Johannesburg, and we build now the budget already. And then there's bigger events. This is then when we qualify for millionaire team and president team. We have an event now coming up at the end of this year. When you, I don't confuse you now with numbers, but some of you can make it for this event at the end of the year where we go to Ireland. So it's up to you. So I'm not telling you it's going to be easy, but I'm telling you it's going to be worth it. So you decide, what are your goals? What is your commitment? Are you just excited, but you sit back on the couch and wait for better days? Are you the one who finds excuses, or are you the one who finds reasons? If we wait until we are ready, we'll be waiting for the rest of our lives. So you decide if you make it happen, or it will happen to you, but not the success you're basically looking for. So on this note, I just want